Hello everyone. Today we will be learning how to create a simple banner for YouTube channel in Canva. The reason we are using Canva it is because it is one of the simplest tool which can be used to create a banner, and it has all the bells and whistles which are used by the designers but in a very simplistic manner. So let's dive into it. I have a Canva desktop app opened and now we are on the upload screen, and this is what I wanted to show you, that if you don't follow the actual dimensions, this is how your image will be cut off. So this is what I was talking about: viewable on desktop, viewable on all devices, and viewable on TV. So to counter this thing, what we need to do is that we need to move these things a bit closer to each other. You can use the online version as well. Plus, let me tell you this, I have Canva Pro because I use it on a regular basis. You do not require or do not need Canva Pro, because Canva Pro is only pro for certain elements, that if you want to use a certain image or certain design, only then it charges you. Else it is free of cost and it is free to use. I will let you know whenever I can see the premium thing there. And for this video's sake, we are going to use something which is free of cost. So let me show you what we are going to use. So we are going to use or create this very banner for my friend's channel. So let's see how this can be created. So for now I'll close this. So when you go to Canva, this is Canva's home or home page, and then you can click in and type in YouTube thumbnail or YouTube banner. So let's concentrate today only on creating YouTube banner. And now it will give you all the templates which it has for creating a YouTube banner. So now even this one is good. So we are going to create a banner for one of my friend and a client for his YouTube channel, which is daily vlogs from Dubai. He wants something very simple based on the age. In Canva you can create anything based on what your liking is. You can go extra smooth with very minimalistic look, or you can actually go the other way around, creating a very simple and a very different banner to make your channel stand out. That depends completely on you, but it gives all the power for you to create. So let's select one banner, which is this one, but I'll have to search it again now. So this is the banner which I found, and now I'll click on it. So now when you click on it, you will see something like premium on the right hand side, which will have a crown icon. We'll select this and we'll click on customize the template. So I have a basic idea that how this banner is going to be, and to make sure that you have a clear idea what colors you are going to use, else you will be wasting a lot of time, because there are n number of options. So be very crystal clear on what you want to achieve. And the reason we are using Canva for being a non-designer is because on YouTube there is a stipulated resolution, or there is a defined resolution which is required, and for that, when you create a template like this, you get the actual resolution which is required, or the dimensions which are required, to be very precise, which is this rectangle. But there is one catch in here, that even if the whole image is quite huge, you will always see there is everything is centered from all the sides, or it is kept at a center distance, or some white space is left on the left side and the right hand side, because when a banner is being seen on a mobile device, it has only this middle part which is inside these four squares which I have just drawn on the screen, and on a tablet it extends a bit more, and on a TV it extends beyond that. So for that reason, YouTube has given bigger dimensions, but you have to make sure that everything is inside this particular thing, or wherever the text is currently located. You cannot add something like this here, because it won't be visible on the cell phone and tablets, and YouTube is mostly consumed on cell phone and tablets, also on TV. But on TV you have nothing to lose. It will just be centered as if you are watching this very screen on the TV. Exactly, it will look like this. But if you put something here On TV it will be visible, but on the mobile app and the iPad or any tablet it won't be. And we are trying to design this now. So at the center we will be putting my friend's picture, but for this video's sake he's not willing to share the picture as such, so we'll keep that as it is. We'll try to work on other things. So now these designs are not reflecting anything vlogging, so we'll delete it. And then there is a background and this color. So first let's work on what we are trying to highlight. So here you can type in the main highlight, that is Z's daily vlogs. It's not vlogs, it's scroll. Okay, here we can write in. So for selecting any text, you just have to double click on the text and the text box will be selected and change the text. Here we will write Dubai vlogs or daily Dubai vlogs. Here we can write walking videos. I pressed the mouse button by mistake because there is a lot of clutter on the table. So walking videos. Here we can write walking travel, for example, and subscribe now as it is. But you have to understand this is just a vlog channel, but if your channel has 2 or 3 things which it does, so what you can do is you can instead, because the channel name is anyways visible when they click on the channel name and they see the banner, so instead of putting the most important thing here, I have put the channel's name. You can remove this and type in what the channel actually does. So it's daily Dubai scroll or walk. I'm just making this stuff up, and here you can put in the channel name so that you market something or you make the impact at the very first impression. So what this channel does, in one word, it's daily Dubai scroll. That's it. And then walking videos and walking travel, you can also delete these if you don't want, but instead of having white space you can use the space for giving the idea what the channel actually does. Fine. So now let's move on to the theming the color. So because it's a vlog channel, we need something peppy, so we are going with yellow. So to select the yellow color sorry, so the yellow color will be here, and let's select this and click the yellow here. So it's looking good. So how do you do this is select any shape, and then the color is highlighted here. Click on the color like this, the color box comes up, and then you can select the color. If you don't have the color, you can click in here and select the color yellow, and then you can actually make changes like this. But I have a very stipulated color. This is from my own channel, so we'll use this. And I like the text color, but here we'll make some changes, like this particular trapezium shaped thing, we need to change it to some different color so that it actually looks good. So what I'm going to do is every background which is in a different color, I'm going to change it to this text color so that our theme looks colorful yet minimalistic. So this color should already be there. So I'm selecting this shape now like this. So the shape is selected, and I will click on the shape color and I will select this one because I know that this particular color is the text color here. So I'll select that. Once I'm done with that, now I'll have to select the text, and for the text color, the text is here. If you can see at the center of the screen at the top, so we'll click here and select text color in white. Looks good now. And we want the subscribe button to be in the traditional nostalgic red from YouTube. So let's select here the shape and now click here. Now we don't have the red color. Let's go to internet, and I've searched it already. So you can search for the YouTube red color hex code. Hex code is something which is used on the internet by HTML for giving colors to the pages. So for that, as I told you, select the box. I've selected the text, so you don't get anything here. I'll select the box again, the shape, and then I'll click on this color, and here, as I told you, click on the plus to add the color and just paste the code which we have copied, and just click anywhere, it should vanish. So now we have the red color here, and then we can select subscribe now, because black on red does not look good. So I've selected the text now, and I'll click on the text, and then I'll select white, and now we are getting somewhere. It's looking something good. But if you see at the bottom, it doesn't look that good. So let's select this bottom thing. How do I know it's a bottom thing? If you see here, it's the bottom thing, right? So I've selected that. Again, keep the colors as simple as possible, else you will keep changing. Do not go for multiple colors, because if you go for multiple colors, you waste a lot of time and it looks actually funny. So, and for this, because we are not trying to use white, like we are trying to keep it to two colors, so we'll select this frame right now, and if you see, if I select the frame, I get these color options, because the frame has like two options here. One is the light gray, and the another ring which it has is white in color. So we'll select that. So we'll select the first one here, and we will put it as the color which we are using for text, and the inside one, which is the second color. How do I know it? Because if I don't select this, we just have one color. If I select this frame, we have two colors, and then we can select this white color, sorry, and we can go for the yellow one. It doesn't look good actually, so let's keep it this one, so that it actually at least merges with the text color, and I think this looks good or presentable at least. Of course there will be changes. And now the final thing, we'll be talking about the background. In the background, what happens, how Canva works is, you can put an image, you can put a color in the background. So this particular thing is an image in the background. So what we can do is, we can double click the background image, and if you can see, now the background image is there, and your actual design is still there. It is just that it has put the background in the front for us to edit, but we don't actually require this. If you want to do anything like extend this or minimize this, you can just extend it but not minimize it below the actual dimensions. Okay, so I want to remove this background, for example. So what I will do, I'll right click. First I will select the background by clicking anywhere on the background thing. Now you can see it's highlighted with the purple line. Right click it, and then detach image from background, and if you see, it immediately detaches. And now I will delete it. Now this looks good, but I want the background to be white, because it is simple and it does not involve one more color, because this is a different color than what we have been using. So let's select the background. By selecting, I mean just click on the background, and you can see there is a highlight of this color and it shows that it's a background color. Just click on it and then select white, and I think this actually looks good. Let's try making this bold. It's already bold, I guess. So this is how you create a YouTube banner. Make sure that you have this inside this rectangle, and these lines which you're seeing are just the reference margins. They don't get printed or exported in the final product. Now onto the export. Here you can click on share and click on download. Now if you see, these crowns which I was talking about in the beginning, these are for premium. So these features are premium. You can't get a transparent background. Because I have a premium, I can select it, but you don't require a transparent background, else it will take the background of the YouTube theme. So someone is using a dark theme, so the background will become dark like this. Even I am using a dark theme in Canva, so on YouTube it will become darker. And if you keep it someone's YouTube is white, it will be white, but we are exporting it as white. So regardless of what the theme is on the browser or the app of the user, it will be white on the entire, it will be white always. Fine. So you don't have to do anything, just click on download here, and it's exporting now. And I will name the image like Z scroll banner 1. v1. v1 is just for version, and now we have it. And now we are on the upload screen, and this is what I wanted to show you, that if you don't follow the actual dimensions, this is how your image will be cut off. So this is what I was talking about: viewable on desktop, viewable on all devices, and viewable on TV. So to counter this thing, what we need to do is that we need to move these things a bit closer to each other. So let's do that. How you can achieve this is that you can pull it behind this, and these two elements are out of screen. Let's pull it more. Let's reduce the size of this so that the actual look remains there. What else is the problem? We don't have this bottom line, so let's reduce this box as well, like this. And then select this again and pull it more down, and the subscribe button is also cut off. Let's put this thing here, and then let's see, subscribe button is still missing. Let's select this button here. So I've moved the text first, and then I'll move the button. So now it should be visible, and only I was missing, so I've shifted it a lot. And then here we need to make sure that the walking videos is present there, but we'll make it a bit smaller and see if this fits. Once you do this, again just put this more like this. Now again I'll try to export it. So I'm exporting it again. Now we'll type it as v2, and on the example let's upload the thing again. Let's put in v2, and you see, this is what I was talking about. So this is how you can do it, and you actually require like 2 or 3 attempts every single time, because not every banner is made exactly the same, and you cannot actually follow the dimensions because YouTube never releases these dimensions as such. And you have to keep, you don't try to crop this from here or do something else. Just try to adjust your image, because they always give this entire dimension, which is much larger, as I told you. So you will have to work 1 or 2 times, even like I deliberately worked 2 times, of course. And this is how it looks, and this is how it works. So I hope this video was useful. I think it might be a bit lengthy, but I've covered almost all the points, and that's the reason it took so long. So thank you for watching. If you have any feedback, please do let me know in the comment box, and I will try to implement it.